I used to watch a lot of K-dramas when I was younger. The soft soundtracks, the impossibly attractive leads, the tiny gestures that somehow build up to a kiss in episode 9, even the dramatic scenes where someone gets hit by a car they absolutely could have avoided were part of the charm. At one point, I even tried to recreate it in real life by leaning on a random guy and pretending to fall asleep. The secondhand embarrassment still haunts me. We listen and we don't judge.
학생은 누구야? 제국 그룹 셋째다. 왜?
난 막내딸이다.
Eventually, I grew out of that phase. Most of us do. We enjoy the food, the manhwas, the music, the celebrities, and we understand that it is entertainment, right? Some take it much further, and then you get shows like My Korean Boyfriend, which leans directly into that fantasy. So today, I wanted to talk about when the Korean boyfriend fantasy becomes a problem, and more importantly, why turning any culture into a romance fantasy can be dangerous. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Global Cherry. If you enjoy thoughtful breakdowns like this, feel free to like and subscribe after the video. So what is My Korean Boyfriend? It follows 5 Brazilian women who travel to Korea to meet their online Korean boyfriends while navigating cultural differences and long-distance relationships.
I want a second date as special as the first one. His mother needs to know I have a daughter.
Should I really have returned to Korea?
I really want to leave here married.
Does that guy even exist?
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
On the surface, it sounds interesting. Intercultural dating does come with real challenges like language barriers, family expectations, and communication styles, but we are also living in the era of international couple content. Add in shows like ExoKitty, and you start to see how much fantasy shapes perception. Let's be honest, ExoKitty is fiction for one very simple reason. No one's dad is letting them fly to Korea to meet a boyfriend they barely talk to online. I enjoyed it for Minho. I'm not denying that, but it is pure wish fulfillment, just like Emily in Paris. Fun, dramatic, unrealistic, and that is fine. Who doesn't love a good trope and watching romances that'll never happen to you in real life?
Oh my god. Yes, you be.
The problem starts when viewers stop separating fiction from reality.
We traveled across the world to find out if K-dramas exist in real life.
In My Korean Boyfriend, only one couple felt grounded. Marina Monaco and Kim Soo-won actually communicated and got married in the end. They addressed family concerns directly and eventually got engaged with his mother's approval. Their story showed effort and compromise. The other relationships told a different story. Mari flew 30 hours to meet Danny and got ghosted at the airport. He later showed up with a single rose, like that fixes international humiliation. Maybe he was camera shy, maybe he was not ready. Either way, if you're not ready, do not let someone fly across the world for you. Then there was Luani, a single mother, and Shiwon. He borrowed money from her, failed to disclose that she had a child to his family, cheated on her, and blamed her trust issues. Production even brought in a tarot reader to tell her she was the one with trust issues. She raised money from friends to visit him, only to be treated like a secret. That is not a cultural issue, that is a red flag. She broke up with them as she should. Cheaters do not deserve forgiveness. He accepted it calmly, then she ran after him upset that he let go too easily, and they got back together. She even arranged a meeting with his mother to reveal she had a daughter just to gain approval. Girl, think of your child. Katie realized on the first date that she and Jack had nothing in common after messaging for a year. Imagine texting daily for that long and only discovering he is allergic to cats and you own 4. What were you sending? Memes? None of these were cultural problems, they were individual red flags. But the show frames it like if this Korean man does not work out, maybe try another one. That is when it starts to feel less like love and more like a fetish. And here is the heart of the issue. The show may be entertainment. The cast may have been there for publicity. Most viewers probably do not take it seriously, but the behaviors it shows are real. There are women who travel to Korea specifically to meet Korean men, just to meet Korean men. They sacrifice parts of their lives chasing a K-drama version of love, and when they drop their standards to hell, when they stop exercising the same caution they would in any other country, when they see the man as a fantasy instead of a full human being, they end up running into the exact type of men they were trying trying to avoid back home. Then they blame Korea, or Korean men as a whole. And I feel like that's not a fair judgment to make. Then again, flying overseas for someone you barely talk to is already wild. But I've also seen people e-date for a year without sharing pictures, only to meet and realize their partner was chopped. And instead of communicating like real adults, they vent on Twitter. There was even a woman on TikTok who said she felt catfished because of her realization that not all Korean men look like Hyunbin, Cha Eun-woo, or Felix from Stray Kids. She filmed random men on the street and mocked them online. Please do not travel to another country expecting BTS to greet you at the airport. That is disrespectful. These are real people.
What's going on here? We've been catfished.
Online, we talk about passport bros flying overseas to find wives. Now we have passport sisters flying to Korea looking for their K-drama husband. According to reporting from CNN, some women were drawn in by dramas like Crash Landing on You because they saw romantic, patient, emotionally expressive men compared to hookup culture back home. But that is television. Some women have quit jobs and put their lives on pause chasing that fairy tale. Instead of enjoying the country, some stay in hostels, watching more dramas and going out at night looking for their prince, gaining the attention of men around them. But feeling noticed does not mean you are safer. Just like anywhere in the world, there are good men and there are bad men. Some women have shared being groped or disrespected in nightlife areas like Hongdae. Some men assume foreign women are easier. That is not Korean culture. That is just bad behavior. And as your internet friend, let me say this clearly. If you genuinely want to meet decent people, maybe start somewhere that is not a club at 2 a.m? I'm sorry, have we learned nothing from Sean Solo? The "do you leave alone" guys are real.
Disgusting shit.
Some of them specifically target foreigners because they assume you are temporary or easier to impress.
I'm in Korea and this guy won't stop following me.
Excuse me. You are so beautiful. Your hair red like the tteokbokki. You know the tteokbokki?
If you are looking for a romantic happily ever after, those are not your princes. And this is not unique to Korea. The same thing happens in Japan, China, and Europe, and more. The country is not the problem, brother. There are also forums like DC Inside where some Korean men rank foreign women by how easy they are and bash women in their own country. Honestly, it reads like you accidentally stumbled into a toxic 4chan thread or a manosphere subreddit. It's the same digital noise you find in every country. Incels will always come in different flavors. It's a loud, anonymous subculture, not a reflection of the guy sitting across from you at a cafe. If you are there just for fun and both of you consent to that dynamic, that is your choice. A woman even wrote an article about her escapade with multiple Korean men and enjoyed it. But something tells me most of you'd rather have a genuine connection. Appreciate the person in front of you, not the nationality. For the record, this video is not about attacking men. There are good, chill Korean men. There are bad Korean men, just like everywhere else. Same goes for women. It is not about dragging Korea either. Every country has issues. Reducing Korea to a plastic surgery town or turning it into a villain narrative is lazy, despite the valid issues that is surrounding that particular country. The real danger is turning any culture into a romance fantasy. A little delusion is normal if it does not hurt anyone. We are all influenced by what we watch, but there is a difference between appreciating a culture and glorifying people based solely on nationality. Changing time zones does not eliminate abusive behavior. Do not board a plane just to chase a fantasy. Board it because you are curious, because you want to learn, because you respect the place and its people. Have some self-respect for yourself. Keep your standards, do your research, learn the language, enjoy the food, explore the country, and please do not just watch K-dramas in a hostel all day. The sparkly men are not coming to your door. A rule that your favorite adventurer has when she travels is to treat people abroad the way you would want to be treated at home. Trust your gut, and remember that nationality is not a personality trait. That is the point. What do you think? Can romanticizing other cultures become problematic? And at what point does it become problematic? Let me know your thoughts below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Thank you for watching, and that's all.